The neighborhood woke to a scandal that scorched the summer air. Karen Mitchell, self-appointed queen of the Willow Creek HOA, had struck again. Her latest crusade? Forcing every house on Maple Lane to repaint in approved beige tones. Claiming vibrant colors like the Nguyen family's sunny yellow violated HOA rules. But this time, her campaign wasn't just petty, it was criminal. Residents opened their mailboxes to find official-looking HOA letters, stamped and signed, demanding immediate repainting or face fines. The letters were convincing, citing bylaws nobody remembered voting on. Panic spread. The Nguyen's, a tight-knit family who'd poured their hearts into their home, were devastated. Their yellow house was a tribute to their Vietnamese heritage, a beacon of joy in a sea of beige. Karen's letter threatened to erase it. Whispers of rebellion stirred. At a heated community meeting, the Nguyen's stood up, their voices trembling but firm. They'd done their homework. The HOA bylaws allowed color variations, and no vote had ever banned yellow. Suspicion fell on Karen's letters. Were they even real? Enter Tom, a retired postal worker who'd moved in quietly last spring. He'd been watching Karen's reign of terror with a keen eye. Tom revealed a bombshell. The letters bore forged HOA seals and fake signatures, mailed through the U.S. Postal Service. That wasn't just an HOA violation, it was federal mail fraud. Gasps echoed through the room. Karen, perched smugly at the front, paled. The Nguyen's, fueled by righteous fury, demanded an investigation. Tom, with his unassuming demeanor and insider knowledge, became an unexpected hero, guiding them to the local postmaster's office to file a complaint. The confrontation erupted at the next HOA meeting, held in the community center under flickering fluorescent lights. Karen strutted in, her usual air of superiority intact, ready to dismiss the accusations. But the Nguyen's came prepared. They presented evidence. Mismatched letterheads, forged signatures, and postal records Tom had helped uncover. Karen's face twisted as residents jeered, her authority unraveling. She snapped, accusing the Nguyen's of defamation, claiming she was protecting property values. But the crowd wasn't buying it. Then, a twist. Mrs. Alvarez, a shy widow who rarely spoke, stood up. She'd seen Karen sneaking into the HOA office late at night, printing and stuffing envelopes. Her trembling voice carried the weight of truth, silencing Karen's protests. The room buzzed with shock. Mrs. Alvarez, of all people, had been the key to exposing the scheme. Karen's empire crumbled swiftly. Postal inspectors, alerted by Tom's tip, raided her home. They found stacks of forged letters, a stolen HOA stamp, and emails detailing her plan to strong-arm the neighborhood into compliance. Karen's defense that she was just enforcing rules fell apart when prosecutors explained mail fraud carried up to 7 years in prison. At her hearing, she stood alone, her usual allies abandoning her. The judge's gavel fell like a guillotine. Karen was arrested, her reputation in tatters. The Nguyen's watched, not with glee, but with quiet relief. Their yellow house stood proud, a symbol of resilience. The neighborhood, once cowed by Karen's tyranny, rallied to support them, painting their own fences and mailboxes in solidarity hues, reds, blues, and greens blooming defiantly. In the aftermath, Willow Creek transformed. The HOA was restructured, with transparent elections and new bylaws celebrating individuality. The Nguyen's hosted a block party, their yellow house glowing under string lights as neighbors shared stories of standing up to petty tyrants. Tom, ever humble, smiled from the sidelines, his role as the quiet catalyst unspoken but deeply felt. Mrs. Alvarez, now a local legend, cut the ribbon on a community garden, her courage inspiring others to speak out. Karen's arrest sent a message. Power built on deceit would always fall. The neighborhood learned that unity and truth could topple even the most entrenched bullies. As the sun set on Maple Lane, the vibrant colors of the houses told a new story, one of freedom, defiance, and hope. What do you think, was Karen's punishment fair, or should the neighborhood have shown her mercy? Share your thoughts.